Welcome to Today of All Days, episode 127.
At least I've got a sweet tooth. Today is Savory Saturday, the 14th of October, 2017. And today is...
National Chocolate-Covered Insect Day. Entomophagy is the consumption of insects for sustenance and is more common than you might think. Eating bugs is common in 80% of the world, including North, Central, and South America, and Africa, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. It's a lot of places.
Humans have been eating bugs since the prehistoric period, including eggs, larvae, pupae, and adults. With around 1,900 edible insects, 2 billion people eat bugs regularly.
Insects could be the answer to world hunger and bringing a good source of protein at an affordable price. People have been intentionally raising insects for consumption. This practice is appropriately named mini livestock. Like mini, not mini.
Have you ever eaten a bug? What kind was it? And did you eat it intentionally? Let us know in the comment section below. It is shocking to read about the advantages of insect farming versus cattle farming. The global impact of raising cattle is a lot worse than you might think. And it's inefficient, with cows carrying only one calf at a time. Crickets, for example, can lay up to 1,500 eggs every 3 to 4 weeks, and their flatulence don't cause global warming. And that brings us to...
Today in History. In 1947, the first human flew faster than the speed of sound.
Chuck Yeager was the first person to break the sound barrier. He was a captain in the U.S. Air Force and was assigned to be a test pilot for the X-1 program.
The airplane that he used essentially looked like a bullet with wings on it. It was 31 feet long, with a wingspan of 28 feet, and its shape was inspired by the shape of a .50 caliber bullet.
And now we're gonna buzz cut over to...
Bald and Free Day! Everybody goes through that time when they notice their first gray hair, or even notice that they just don't have as much hair as they used to. You are not alone, and it is very common among men and even women. Even children are affected by signs of balding, roughly 3% of kids to be exact.
Shockingly enough, around 2/3 of men will notice some amount of hair loss by the age of 35. By the time they reach 50, 85% of men will see a drastic amount of thinning. 25% of guys notice hair loss by the age of 21.
The average person has between 100,000 and 150,000 hair follicles on their scalp, and they lose roughly 100 hairs per day. That blew my mind, because I know if I brush my hair, especially when I had long hair, you're like, man, that's a ton of hair, how do I keep any? Well, 100 hairs per day is the average, and when you're younger, your body can produce hair at a quick rate, but as you age, that growth rate slows down. So, it becomes more and more difficult for your body to keep up with the normal hair loss that you'll have, therefore resulting in you going bald.
With hair loss being a natural part of life, the hair transplant industry is booming. So maybe it's time to pick up a brochure on this day.
Today of all days.
Today of all days.
And we will see y'all Monday. Bye.